this found you at the right time. Just listen. Take a deep breath in just for a second. Truth be told, I didn't always understand this the way that I do now. If you've ever done all the things right, showed up, prayed, tried to be a good person, and still felt like things were missing, this is for you. Because for a long time, I honestly thought that God wanted me to be perfect. Just do it, I thought to myself, and I did. But I still feel like he was at a distance. And sometimes I feel that, but not as much as I used to. Not disconnected from religion, but disconnected from him. And then one day I shifted my thinking. I thought simply, let me just invite God in. And that changed the way that I see him and how I move through my life right now. I grew up knowing all about God, going to church every Sunday. You know, my family was so into church. I knew what to say. I knew what not to say. I knew what was right. I knew what was wrong according to their standards, and I knew how to show up. But I was just honestly doing what they did. You know, I didn't feel close to him. I wanted to feel that closeness. I wanted to feel like them. I wanted to feel that connection, but I didn't even know how, and nor was I taught to build a relationship. And then I was just existing with God. I was just there doing my regular humdrum type of things, you know, and things didn't measure up. So instead, I began to hold myself back from him. I don't know if you can relate to that. Leave me a comment if you can. At that moment, you know, nothing big happened, nothing dramatic happened, but I knew that I had to speak to him differently. I sat in my car and I thought, God, I really don't have the words. I don't have a polished prayer. And I just said, I don't know what exactly you want me to do. You know, I don't know what it is that you want me to walk as, talk as, and sound like, and what will be acceptable in your sight. And something shifted in that moment. It felt different. Not loud, not overwhelming, just a quiet sense that I was heard. It was like an under whisper in a way that I didn't even know that he was there present at that time, you know? And now I see him differently. And that's when I started to understand that God isn't asking me to keep proving myself to him. And he's not asking you to do the same. He's not sitting there with a checklist. He's not waiting for you to do everything right because you can come closer to him that way. He wants you, the real you, the tired version, the unsure you, the version of you that doesn't have the words together sometimes, the version of you that just simply wants a relationship with him, actually just being, not in perfection, not in honesty, not in dishonesty, but honesty. And now it looks different for me. I still talk with God. We have conversations. He's funny. You know, I love God so much. And it's no longer a script of what I was taught when I was a kid, mimicking those around me, you know, doing the same thing. And sometimes, you know, God just wants us to be right there with him, talking with them like a friend. And for me, sometimes that's just saying thank you. I see you, God, in this moment, and I appreciate you. And sometimes it's sitting in silence, feeling that quiet nudge that sometimes, you know, that senses that he's there, that peace, that stillness, and that trusting that he is in there with me too. Whatever it is I'm going through, you know, and I'm led by God, and I stay open to how he speaks to me. And in building that relationship, it opened me up to the communication. I asked God, I was like, can you speak to me in a way that I'm able to understand? And that's where that giddiness comes in. That's where that love comes in. That's where all the things that I need from him comes in. He responded. It wasn't distant. It was like doing everything right, but feeling off in a way before. That was before for me. But now it's not. I can joke around and kid around with God, but he knows how to get me to hear him. He knows how to speak to me in a way where, okay, this is God. And after a while, you know, it just became normal. And God wants you to know that that's enough. That's where you begin. Just simple conversations. Even if you have to play like you're talking to him on your phone and somebody else is around or not around, if you feel uncomfortable, just sitting with him. That's it. And if you're on your journey of learning how to trust God and yourself again, then you're not alone in that. All of us go through that point in time in our life at some point in time. And I'll be here sharing more of what my journey looks like in real life, not just the perfection of it. You know what I'm saying? So I hope to see you in the next one. Leave me a comment. Let me know if any of this resonated for you, if you're looking to seek a deeper relationship with him, or just leave me a white heart and let me know that you've connected to this message. And look for my next video coming out. Until next time, be blessed, be well, and bye for now.